What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, excuse me, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and we are now on the road of 500 subs. Who knows? Maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Excuse me. Only time will tell, but as I have said in previous videos, if the channel does get to 500 subs, Excuse me. Anyway, as I was saying, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of the set, much similar to what I pulled out of my Genesis Impact box that I opened up last year, which is obviously this B-Cop from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. Obviously, with all of the new Dark-based decks that are going to be coming into the format, this card will definitely come in quite handy. So definitely pick yourself up a few copies before they sell out on Troll and Toad and, of course, TCG Player. But as for me, I'm getting my copy graded, but I really never came up with a good opportunity to do so. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 80% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys aren't even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have yet to subscribe, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below, answering the question of the day, which kind of ties with today's video. But the question of the day is this: what is your all-time favorite AJ Styles moment in WWE? Let me know down in the comments below. And for today's video, it appears that we have some breaking news in regards to the phenomenal AJ Styles, as we found out that he could be retiring sooner rather than later. Now, it is now funny enough, there was an interview that he was a part of that took place right before WrestleMania, funny enough. You know, and he even said that he wanted to go out with the proper match and the proper story. So I'm assuming whichever story rivalry he's in will probably be his last. Now, it is interesting to know as well that again I've touched on it a few times already in the last week, but WWE has entered a new era in professional wrestling, and it's being called the Triple H or Paul Levesque era. And crazy enough, wrestling is cool. And it's not just because of the fact that The Rock was there. It's not just because of the fact that Cody Rhodes is now the WWE champion, but it's more so the fact that of 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 the fact that the talent are putting on some of the best rivalries you could ever see, which is absolutely insane. And also the fans are invested in it, which is absolutely incredible. And not only that, we now have the return of the World Tag Team titles. Yes, the World Tag titles are back after so fucking long. Oh, what's it been now? What's it been now? Almost what? Almost what? A decade? A decade. Think about that, guys. Well over a decade since the World Tag Titles have been retired, and potentially this Friday, the term WWE Tag Team Championship could potentially be coming back as well. So we are definitely taking things back to the days of 2002, 2003, when wrestling was actually fucking amazing to watch. We're now back in those days, which is absolutely incredible. However, there is one person that could be leaving the Paul Levesque era, and that is none other than the phenomenal AJ Styles. Now obviously we saw last week on SmackDown that AJ Styles had won a triple threat against both Kevin Owens and Rey Mysterio. Obviously, he's got a lot of respect for both of them. He even went so far as to say that there's no beef with that he has no beef with Rey or KO. But obviously, it was nothing personal. It was all business, and AJ Styles took care of business. And now also we know that this Friday on SmackDown, it's either going to be this Friday or next week, but it's going to be AJ Styles versus LA Knight in a WrestleMania rematch, where the winner will face Cody Rhodes at Backlash for said WWE title. And funny enough, I wouldn't be surprised if AJ Styles won against LA Knight, because that would mean that once Backlash comes to an end, there's definitely going to be a rubber match between both AJ Styles and LA Knight. However, he actually spoke with the Ringer. Big shout out, no copyrights as always, saying exactly where he actually revealed exactly where the time is going to wind down on his legendary career. He said, quote, "I'm done. I'm going to retire. I'm getting to that point where I'm worried about embarrassing myself. My brain says we can do this. My body is like, you're stupid. We cannot do this. We're hurting every day, and we roll when we roll out of bed. At some point, this has to come to an end." And what's even more crazy as well is just like the Undertaker, AJ Styles' career goes back almost 3 decades. Almost 3 decades. So think about that. Think about that. But what's even more crazy? But what's cool? But what was so cool about AJ Styles was that his high flying and innovative techniques made him arguably one of, if not the biggest name in professional wrestling. However, he ended up obviously over the winter he suffered a severe ankle injury beforehand, and he admitted saying he knows the ride has been, he knows the kind of ride he's been on, and it won't last forever. He said, quote, I love it. This is what I do and what I know. I've spent more than half my life doing this, but at some point, you have to let go because it's fun. But I don't want to disappoint you. He even also went on to say, I'm getting close to the end. I want to have that story and match to go with it before I leave the WWE. So here's what boggles my mind, because when you think about it, and when you think about past WWE superstars who say they're gonna retire, they don't. They do not. Sadly enough, they do not retire. They end up going to other promotions, whether it's TNA, whether it's New Japan Pro Wrestling, or even Cody Rhodes' creation, AEW. Samoa Joe ended up going to AEW amidst his massive injury that he sustained after becoming a 3-time NXT champion over Karrion Kross. Look at Sting. He suffered a concussion, which his last match ended up being against Seth freaking Rollins, and he ended up in AEW to finish up his career. The way I see it, I don't think AJ Styles is gonna retire completely. I think he's gonna go to AEW and just wrestle there. That's what I believe. But when you really think about it, AJ Styles even said, had said in previous interviews over the years that being in WWE was the only thing that he ever wanted. But in his early stages, he never got to WWE because they thought that he was too short. So for him to be in WWE for this long, I'm actually kind of surprised. But at the same time, you look at AJ Styles and what he's accomplished. Think about this. Give me a second, guys. Let me go to... Here we are. AJ Styles with... Here we are. So when you really think about it, at 46 years old, he's done some incredible things at 46 years old. So think about this, you guys. Excuse me. Think about this. Think about all of the championships that he has won over the years, not just in WWE, but just in other promotions as well. AAA Tag Team Tournament 2006 with Low Ki and Samoa Joe. All Access Wrestling AAW Heavyweight Champion. Ballpark Brawl Natural Heavyweight Champion. Baltimore Sun WWE Male Wrestler of the Year 2016. Best In-Ring Moment 2016, winning the WWE title. Christian Wrestling Federation or CWE, Christian Wrestling Entertainment, Heavyweight Champion. FWE, Family Wrestling Entertainment Heavyweight Champion, a one-time champion and the last champion before I guess the promotion went out of business, I guess. Independent Professional Wrestling, which is in Florida. There's actually a couple of areas. Florida 4-time heavyweight champion, 1-time Mid-South heavyweight champion for IWA. Ted Petty Invitational 2004. IWC International Wrestling Cartel Super Indies Championship 4 times. Super Indies Survivor Showdown Tournament 2004, Independent Wrestling Revolution King of the Indies Championship, Maximum Pro Wrestling Max Pro Television Champion, Midwest Pro Wrestling Universal Heavyweight Champion, New Japan Pro Wrestling IWGP Champion 2 times, New Korea Pro Wrestling Association NKPWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, NWA Wildside Heavyweight Champion and Television Champion 3 times, TNA 3-time NWA World Champion, 4-time NWA Tag Team Champion, 1 with Jerry Lynn, 1 with Abyss, and 2 with Christopher Daniels, known as the Fallen Angel. 2-time TNA World Champion, 6-time TNA X Division Champion, and the inaugural, the first ever TNA X Division Champion. TNA Television Champion twice. TNA World Tag Team Champion, 1 with Tomko and 1 with Kurt Angle. First ever Triple Crown Champion 5 times. First Grand Slam Champion twice. 2013 Bound for Glory Series winner. TNA World Heavyweight Championship Number 1 Contenders Tournament, second bracket, 2009. Gauntlet for the Gold, 2007, for the World Tag Team titles with Tomko. TNA World Tag Team Champion Tournament with Jerry Lynn, 2002. TNA Year-End Awards, 10 of them. 10. One for Feud of the Year 2005 against Christopher Daniels. Finisher of the Year 2003, The Styles Clash. Match of the Year 2006 with Christopher Daniels against Homicide and Hernandez at No Surrender on September 4, 2006. Match of the Year 2009 against Sting at Bound for Glory, October 18, 2009. Mr. TNA from 2003 to 2005. Tag Team of the Year 2006 with Christopher Daniels, and X Division Star of the Year 2004 and 2005. And then you just scroll down a bit to Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Match of the Year 2016 against John Cena at SummerSlam. Most Popular Wrestler 2017 and 2018. And get this, ranked number 1 of the 500 best singles wrestlers in the PWI 500 in 2010. Think about that. And then you go to other promotions like Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor Pure Champion, the first and inaugural. Literally a one-time and the inaugural champion. Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion with Amazing Red, and Ring of Honor Pure Wrestling Championship Tournament 2004. And then you look all the way down to his time in WWE. 2-time WWE Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, 3-time United States Champion, former Raw Tag Team Champion with Omos, 32nd Triple Crown Champion, 15th Grand Slam Champion under the current format, 22nd overall, and of course the WWE and then of course the Intercontinental Championship Tournament 2020. This was when Sami Zayn had to relinquish the title because he refused to show up. Typical heel bullshit, if you ask me. And then of course 2020 Slammy Award winner for Match of the Year against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 36. You look at all those accomplishments, and it's just absolutely incredible. It's insane. It is insane. So, honestly, I think the only thing that we can just do is enjoy the time that we're gonna have with AJ Styles. Just watching AJ Styles in WWE, because I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him in other promotions. Like perhaps go back to TNA. Maybe go back to New Japan, or perhaps go to AEW and finish up his career. I wouldn't be surprised But I would love to see him, you know, just remain in WWE for another few years, and then have him get inducted into the Hall of Fame, and then just have him, you know, come to WWE, you know, make sporadic appearances, you know, have a match or two here and there. That's what I would love to see out of AJ Styles, which I know you guys do as well. But I mean, anything, can't even speak, can happen in the world of professional wrestling, and all we can do is just enjoy watching AJ Styles while he is still in WWE, because you never know where else he might end up. But he even said it best that he's done, that the end is near for AJ, for him, that he's done, he's gonna retire. But is he really? Guess we'll have to wait and see. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more WWE topic videos in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.